people, welcome back to another video. In today's video we will be doing a DIY project, and that's my husband and I. We will be tackling our dining room chairs, giving it new life by doing a makeover. We're going to do some upholstery, and that's the first time we ever done that, and so we're going to try that for the very first time, and also painting the chairs. If you hear some snoring, that's Zeus in the back, and if you hear any banging, that's my husband working on another chair. I mean, this is my first time using chalk paint. I never used chalk paint before, so I'm hoping that what I envision in my mind will really come to life in these chairs. So I am crossing my fingers and hoping and praying that they turn out okay. Okay, but I'm going to turn you around and let you see the chair that I'm going to be that we're working on, and also I'm going to show you the steps that we took to get to where the other chairs are, where the fabric and the backing and everything is removed. Okay, so I'm going to stop rambling and let me turn you around so that you can see what I'm talking about. Here's an overview of the products we will be using for this project, and the color of the chalk paint is gray and it's called Deep Thought. Okay, here's a picture of my dining room table, and this is what the chairs used to look like. This is a picture of before. So here's a close-up, and as you can see, there's fabric on the back of this chair and also on the front. Then I did a 360. So you can see all around the chair. Now you can see like little scuff marks on it by moving. You know, the chair is a little dirty because I had these chairs for a period of time. So I just thought now is the best time to give it a facelift and give it new life, because these chairs are in good condition otherwise, and I'm trying to hold on to them. Okay, now that I removed the seat from the chair, I'm using a screwdriver here to lift up underneath those staples, to lift it up as best as I could so I can pull the staples out with the pliers, because I need that little fabric that's on the back of that cushion right there to put back on that seat after I recover that cushion. So here I am lifting up those staples, and then I'm going to go behind it with the pliers. Okay, now the sheer fabric is removed. So now I'm going to remove the trim that's around that cushion. And then I'm going to take the new fabric and cover over the old fabric. Okay, my husband is in our office. He's been removing fabric from the back of the chairs. So this chair, he's going to demonstrate how it is done. Okay, he's going to take the screwdriver and lift that trim that's in that corner. Then he's going to take his pliers and pull the trim from around that fabric. And now he's also taking the pliers to pull the fabric from the back of the chair. Now the foam that's in back of that chair he's going to remove, and as you can see there's a little backer board in the back there, so he's going to have to lift that board out, which it was cracked a little bit, but then we end up fixing it. Now it's time to remove the fabric from the back of the chair. So he's using his pliers to grab and to pull the fabric. And now he's taking those little pieces of fabric that was left and removing them with the pliers. And after that, he's going to go behind it with the screwdriver, and he have to lift each staple up in order to pull it out with the pliers. So this is going to really take you some time. Okay, now I'm going to sand each chair and then go behind it with the tack cloth. I'd like to say if you're stopping by my channel for the very first time, welcome. My name is Carol. I'm a wife, a mother, and a grandmother. My husband and I are empty nesters. We just purchased our forever home a year ago, and we just been going room by room, decorating it and making it our own. My channel is a lifestyle channel where you'll find DIY projects with my husband, giving decorating ideas, home decor, cleaning motivation, and so much more. So if you like the type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, here's my husband with the acetone. He's just wiping the chairs down a little bit more before I prime them and paint them. I want y'all to see something. Look at Zeus, y'all, with his blanket, and he don't know, he may not know, but I'm getting ready to paint. Zeus, bring your blanket over here. Get your blanket. Go get your blanket. Zeus, get your blanket. Zeus, go get your blanket. Get it. Bring it back over here. Come on, bring it back over here. Thank you, Zeus. Oh, he's just too cute, y'all. Okay, now I'm going to prime each of these chairs with the primer, and then I'm going to go behind it with the paint. Now, they say using chalk paint, you don't have to do all these steps. You can just go ahead and paint. But my husband and I decided to do it this way. Boy, you got something that makes me feel like I'm at the top of the world. Spin me around and around, and this is our time. The dance floor is jumping, move me tonight. Boy, you got something that makes me feel like I'm at the top of the world. Spin me around and around, yeah. Dance with me. The music is making me so dizzy. I need to give in to the strong rhythm, 'cause I'm beginning to break free. So here it is the next day. All the chairs are primed. The primer is looking pretty nice and smooth on the chairs. I think I did about 2, and some chairs I did 3 coats just to touch it up a little bit more. But they're looking pretty good, and I'm really happy on how they're turning out so far. This is our time. The dance floor is jumping. Move me tonight. Boy, you got something that makes me feel like I'm at. Okay, here I am painting the chairs. I'm so happy to get to this step. You guys just don't know. I am so happy to be painting now, because these chairs took us a while. It took us, I don't know, was it a week or 2? I don't know. It just took so many days to get done. But anyway, here I am painting just to get the chairs all painted. And then I'll have to go over it with the polyacrylic. I decided not to use the wax, but to use polyacrylic. Now is that time for word of positivity and famous quotes. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. And that quote is by Confucius.
Show me your soul, baby, I'll show you mine. Show me your soul, honey, it's way past time. How expensive do I have to be? Need I spell it out before you get it, baby? Show me your soul, and honey, I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine.
Here it is the next day, and I still have on my project clothes, and I'm getting ready to use the polyacrylic. And I think I did 2 coats of polyacrylic.
But you walk right past me, pretending like you don't see what's yours for the taking tonight. Ooh, show me your soul. Baby, I'll show you mine. Show me your soul. Can't you see it's way past time?
Okay, now this is how it turned out. And I think it looks beautiful, guys. I think it turned out really, really nice. Nice and smooth. I love it. I didn't worry about putting the paint around on the inside because that's where the fabric is going to go. But as far as the paint, I love it. Okay, as we paint around, you'll see that the fabric, I'll show you that later. I have all the bottom cushions, all the backing to the chair labeled with that little blue tape. And if you notice over here, inside of each chair, you'll see a little blue tape. So I have numbers on them so I know what seat goes to which chair. And also I did the same thing with the backing. Okay, now over here with the 2 end chairs, with the 2 armchairs, I decided to do something different. I ran to the store and I purchased, no, my husband ran to the store and purchased me some white paint. And I decided to do the 2 armchairs on the end in white instead of the gray.
Come around.
Okay, now here's the fabric. That's the back of it, really, and this is the front of it. So this is what it looks like laid out. And let me show you that my husband and I, we covered one of the chairs, one of the cushions on the chairs right here. Look how nice that looks. It looks so nice. I'm going to show you just how we did this. So we already pre-cut some of the material here that I have laying here. And over here, I have my compressor with my stapler. My husband set this up for me. So I'm about to do another cushion before I start the back of the chair. Now, my house is looking a little messy, but that always happens when you're working on a project. I'm going to get ready to cover another cushion, so I placed the cushion right there. I placed the fabric over it. Then I used my air stapler. And guys, you know, I had got the hang of this. I was going pretty good. So I was just stapling all the way around, as you see. And then I'm just going to cut off the excess fabric. Okay, after I finish cutting the rest of this fabric from around this cushion, I'm going to place that little sheer fabric right back around the bottom of that cushion, and then this cushion is done. Okay, now since I did 2 bottoms, I'm going to tackle the back area of this chair. So let's see how this turned out. Remember I told you this is my first time doing this upholstery, but I'm not doing a bad job, y'all. I don't think I'm doing a bad job. Let me get this on the right side. Okay, guys, here you go. Before I started this project, I was watching some creators on YouTube that was doing reupholstery, and I noticed that they put a staple at the top and bottom first to hold it in place, and then one on each side, and then they work their way around. So that's what I'm doing here. Make sure you pull the fabric tight as you staple around.
I'm in my zone.
Okay, I'm all done, guys, and look how it looks. It looks good already. I love how it turned out. So I'm just going to trim around and get all that fabric from around it. Then I'm going to add, I don't know if that's hardy board or what, but I'm just going to place that right in the back of that chair. And then I'm going to get the foam and place it in front and then do the same steps that I've done previously.
Gonna play it strong.
As I was stapling the top, I noticed that the foam behind the fabric has shifted. So I'm just removing those staples at the top so that I can repeat the process.
It's time to get up and go. Life passing by, can't go slow. No, no. We ride it once, then we're done. I'm gonna light up the sky. Gonna play it strong. 'Cause I got that fight.
I ran out of staples, so I had to go and reload again. But it's turning out pretty nice. I think it's coming out pretty good. Just make sure as you pull that fabric that you dig down deep in that little groove to make sure those staples go down there. And then you don't have to worry about after you're done, seeing the staples, because remember, you're going to add the trim. As I staple, you'll notice that it's real close to each other. I'm going straight down in a straight line as I staple.
I got that fire inside.
So here I am cutting more fabric. I use the fabric that I cut previously as a template, and I cut from that fabric. So I'm just going to cut a few more pieces so I can keep the momentum going, should I say. Okay, guys, I am all done, and look at the chairs. I think it turned out nice. I trimmed the fabric from around the chairs, and there goes Zeus. You know he's never too far away, so Zeus is checking it out also, I guess. But guys, look, it turned out really nice. They're all done, and now I'm getting ready to add the trim around the back of the chairs. So here I am. I have my glue gun, and I have this rope trim. I think I purchased this off of Amazon. I'll link it down below. And here's my glue gun. Now look, I don't want any comments about my glue gun. Now, I had this glue gun for years. As you can see, it's been used well. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just putting some glue down in that groove, and I'm just going to press the trim right along that line. And I'm going to do it all the way around the back of this chair. Well, here it is, and I just love how it turned out. All the chairs are done, and here's the back. Guys, I think I did a pretty good job. And here it is in gray. It was a lot of work, but we got it done. So if you're planning on reupholstering your chairs, I hope this video will be helpful for you. And that will do it for this video. And if you watch it up until now, I appreciate it so much. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Bye-bye.